But I'm in so deep. You know I'm just a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger.
Linger.
Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? And we're back!
Yeah!
Hey, T-Bone.
What's up,
Tony
dude?
Baloney, T-Bird.
Matty Stew, baby.
Bro?
Matty Stew,
How
Brandon
was the
Lejeune.
broom that you flew in on today, you witch? Good to see you, man. Always out there working, grinding. When's the last time you got a haircut? You look like a rooster.
Good question.
You look like a
crazy.
Mexican rooster, dude.
It is. I don't. I think the last time I got a haircut was in Miami or down south.
By the
or
way,
something.
you look great.
Thank you.
You were kind of catching some heat last night, and I feel like I didn't come to your defense.
Who was catching heat?
Dude, Red Band was coming at your voice. He called you a Muppet last night.
Oh,
He called you Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, Red Band always calls me, hey guys, but he was sounding like, I'm Wreck-It.
Yeah.
I thought somebody else was talking about my set last night I had at Sunset.
I didn't see your set.
Oh,
you
my God.
got up at Black and Mild.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude, I wanted to go through. I saw a post. So Scorsese, and of course, I can't believe this hasn't happened yet. He's making a movie about Frank Sinatra.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who we got? Brando, you have a guess?
Wait.
For Frank Sinatra, what's it? Got to be a young one, right?
I don't want to.
Timothy Chalamet. No.
We're gonna get to him because he just got casted to play another person in a biopic. We're gonna get to him.
Is it somebody as a comic?
Guess the cliche.
Oh, Tom Holland.
No.
Brad Pitt.
No.
Tom Cruise.
You're in the sphere now.
Tom's?
Tom.
No, we're not talking
no.
Toms.
Chris Hemsworth.
A little too.
Dude, I don't even
think less. Sinatra wasn't a unit like that.
What?
Yeah, you're right. We need. We already said Timothy Chalamet. I'm out of guesses. You got to tell me.
It's
Austin Butler.
It's Leonardo.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Guess him,
oh
Tony?
my gosh.
They got DiCaprio.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And I was thinking about this. I like it when they get no names for the biopics. By the way, do you say biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
Biopic
for sure.
sounds a little too like medical.
What is biopic?
Biopic is just a movie about someone's life.
Okay. Why is it not a? Okay, it's like a
'Cause
biography.
it's a biography and
Yeah,
a
yeah,
picture.
Gotcha.
Biopic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is not biopic. That's not a correct. That's the wrong
Biopic.
way to say
Certainly
it.
not Bionicle,
Yeah.
but or Barnacle.
Barnacle.
But there you go.
Yeah.
I was a little quicker though, wasn't I? Daddy got you on that
Yeah,
one.
you
huh?
did. You
Didn't
did.
he?
You did.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
But so Sinatra was just such. So again, I like the no names usually, but Sinatra was such a larger than life guy that I think you have to get the biggest A-lister that you can.
Man, yeah.
Can he sing though? That's very important. I don't want this High School Musical shit where people that I don't know about the second two, but the first one,
Yeah.
that wasn't Zac Efron on the pipes.
No.
No, that was some Indian guy that they got from Bollywood. I looked into this.
Indian man?
Presumably.
I thought it was.
Also, Bollywood. I just pulled that. I just saw. A
You
picture
made that
of it.
one up.
I made that up.
Yeah,
for sure.
okay. Because I thought I used to know the guy.
That's Italian. I'm all over the map right now, dude. The Adderall's just setting in, so give me a second. But now your boy Chalamet
Yeah.
just got casted to play.
Bob Dylan.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Bob Dylan, ugly guy. Chalamet too hot. I don't like that. You got to get a raggedy dude to play Dylan.
You're right. Dylan is kind of an ugly guy.
Not a good looking dude. Not a good voice. I'm not a Dylan fan, dude. Call me crazy, but like he's just like.
Well, what you're a fan of Bob Dylan does is the songs that he's wrote. He's written so many songs that you know of that you don't know that he wrote, but he wrote them. That's why he's so big.
You gonna drop a couple on me?
I don't know him, but I looked it up too because I'm like,
right.
why do people like Bob Dylan? It's like he's written over like 300 songs. That's something crazy like that.
Now there's more here. We're gonna go through the list. I think I could be a shoo-in to play Ringo Starr. We all the Beatles.
Ringo Starr, you're a ginger.
Yellow submarine.
Ring.
So was Ringo Starr. You dunce.
What?
He was on his way to being a ginger. He was close.
I thought he was like brunette.
No man is brunette. That is a word
That's
dedicated
for
to
a
women.
woman. You're right.
That has to be.
That is hilarious.
There's never been a male brunette.
You look just like this guy.
Ringo. Thank you. Not the best compliment in hindsight.
Look at that
but
coconut.
You tell me I have a
Hello.
schnoz on me just like him.
Hello, I'm Ringo Starr. All right.
We all the Beatles. John George.
We all. That's.
Oh, I'm trying to pull. I have a list of all these biopics here. I'm trying to pull them up. Come on.
Ringo Starr, yeah?
Yeah, sorry, the computer's gonna be
Yeah, it's a little
down
slow
for a
today.
second. Yeah, it just crashed a minute ago.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's classic. All right.
Sean-
Rami Malek. Do you know who that is?
No.
He was in. Now this guy is just a mayor of biopics. He played not Freddie Prince. He
Freddie
played
Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay. No, that's pretty cool.
Do you know who he is? Now?
I know who Freddie Mercury. Yeah, Queen.
All right, can we get? Yeah, Freddie Mercury. I know you know who Freddie Mercury is. Rami Malek. Do you know who that is?
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek. No. Rami Malek. I don't.
Okay.
I bet you if you
he's
told
gonna
me-
be playing Buster Keaton.
Okay, who the fuck is Buster Keaton?
It's a name I've heard. Who is Buster Keaton?
Oh,
I'll find
this
that out.
fucking
Here,
guy.
This is Rami Malek right here.
Yeah, so he's playing Buster Keaton.
I don't like this fucking guy.
Leonardo DiCaprio is playing Frank Sinatra.
I don't
We have a
trust.
Donald Trump biopic coming.
Are you shitting me?
Guess who's playing him?
Adam Ray.
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's Sebastian Stan. I don't know who Sebastian Stan is.
Look at that guy, Maddie.
Buster Keaton.
What the hell?
Oh, he does kind of look
He's
like
an
Rami
actor.
Malek.
He's an American
though.
actor.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's
a
got
little bit.
chihuahua eyes.
Yeah, a little bit of chihuahua eyes. Timothy Chalamet, Bob Dylan, Tom Holland, Fred Astaire.
Who the fuck
Why are we making
these?
biopics about fucking people that were hot in the 60s for a couple years? Zendaya, Ronnie Spector.
Dude, yeah, I'm literally like, I feel
Michael Jackson, Jafar Jackson, son of Jermaine Jackson of the Jackson 5. His nephew's playing him.
they named him after the goddamn fucking lion in Lion King.
Jeremy Jafar.
Yeah.
Jafar's not the lion in
Oh,
Lion King.
who was
Jafar
the-
is the Sultan, the Sultan's consultant.
No, Jafar is in
Yeah.
Aladdin, right?
Yeah, Aladdin.
Yes.
Bruce
God damn it.
Springsteen will be played by Jeremy Allen White of The Bear.
Man, what are the? Where are you finding this? Where are these? Is this all one movie? Are these all separate movies?
Oh, these are all separate movies. In what movie would Frank Sinatra, Donald Trump, Bob Dylan, and Michael Jackson be hanging out?
In a fucking good movie.
Yeah, but it's fiction.
We got it right here.
That's not a biopic.
That's a okay. Biopic is real.
But there's gonna have to be some scenes in this Frank Sinatra film about Kennedy because Kennedy and Sinatra were boys, and they had to cut ties because Sinatra later in life was trying to gain power
Yeah.
in the mafia.
I do kind of.
And through American politics. Like, he just wanted to be involved.
Yes.
But he was climbing the ladder in the mafia. Like, he was gaining respect, gaining rank.
Yes.
Bobby Kennedy, the
Brother.
brother of JFK, the attorney general, who was the first one to
He was
thank-
the attorney general.
Yeah, for JFK.
Oh, the first ever attorney general.
No.
Oh.
He was JFK's attorney general.
Oh, okay.
And the cool thing about that is, like, after the Bay of Pigs and the CIA and JFK hated each other.
Yeah.
JFK and Bobby were like brothers that were just running the country, and they had like no allies. It was like them against the world. It was kind of cool.
Really?
But anyways, so Frank Sinatra and Kennedy were really good friends. Kennedy had to cut ties with Sinatra. He's like, dude, I can't come to your house on New. He was invited to Frank Sinatra's house on New Year's and Bing Crosby's. Do you know who Bing Crosby is?
No.
Happy holidays, happy holidays.
Wait, is this another? Is that why they call Crosby like the record player?
I don't know.
Okay.
Bing Crosby is just a singer. He's also an actor. He's Sinatra adjacent.
Oh my.
These are the two biggest guys of that time. So on New Year's, they both invite Kennedy to their house.
Okay.
Sinatra's a Democrat. Crosby's a Republican.
Okay.
JFK's a Democrat, but he chose Crosby because he had to cut ties with JFK, he had to cut ties with Sinatra because of his mafia involvement. Now, there's a guy, Peter Crawford, if we can pull him up. He's married to JFK's sister. So Peter Crawford he is an actor, a member of the Rat Pack. He wasn't a singer. He just acted with these guys.
Yeah.
He is brother-in-law with the president. That's not the dude, but it's okay.
That's not, yeah. What
This
is
guy?
it?
I mean, I'm not surprised he's not the first one. I'm sorry, Peter Lawford. That's on me. Peter Lawford.
Just these fucking wops, dude.
And his wife was a
Oh,
Kennedy,
God.
of course. That's her right there. That's JFK's sister. He had to call JFK. He had to call Sinatra and be like, "Hey, sorry to tell you, Kennedy's not coming to your New Year's party. He's going to Crosby's house." Sinatra then said, "You're no longer in the Rat Pack, Lawford. Get fucked. Tell JFK he can fuck himself, and I'm coming for him." Hangs up the phone. About a year later, president gets shot in the head. That was just an early conspiracy. However, that night,
Whoa.
Frank Sinatra was Kennedy's tie, was his bridge to Marilyn Monroe. And so that night, Peter Lawford's second duty after breaking up with Sinatra had to arrange for Marilyn Monroe to be flown into Palm Springs, which is where Bing Crosby's house was, and that's where they fucked for the first time. New Year's 1961.
The reason I laughed in the beginning because I remember you showed me that book. You were going in a deep hole.
I've been in the hole for about, what do you think, Brandon? About a year and a half now?
Holy shit, dude! You be careful. Don't fly too close to the sun. But that's crazy that you know all this information.
Well, this is just... I
guess
mean,
it's public.
I'm reading a Bill O'Reilly book. It's not like I'm thumbing through secret files. This is a New York Times bestseller. You have access to this information as well.
Hey, be careful, my brother.
Yeah, dude. Once the truth comes out. But...
Can you look up? I'm getting some. I don't know if I'm getting Frank Sinatra confused with somebody else, but he was also.
I really should have vetted my co-host.
He had
do
a
you know
variety
anything in fucking pop culture?
I do.
Who are you getting him confused with?
You just want to see
Listen.
Frank Sinatra?
Because Okay, I am getting him confused with
Shut
somebody.
up, dude.
Who are you
With
thinking
who?
Oh my God, this guy who had a variety show, who was a singer.
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin.
He's a member
of
of
the
the
Rat
Rat
Pack.
Pack.
Okay, that's
fair. That's
okay.
a fair confusion.
Okay, that's who I'm getting him confused
I
with.
suppose, but that's like getting Kobe Bryant confused with Shaquille O'Neal.
No, but you have to think Tony at heart is a black man, and most black men would not know who Frank Sinatra
But
and
I-
Dean
No,
Martin
you
is.
got it wrong. Black men love the Rat Pack.
They
dude.
do.
Sammy
Oh,
Davis.
they
Sammy
do?
Davis was their guy.
Black
Yeah.
dudes love the Rat Pack.
I do.
Alright.
Now listen,
And I don't have any data to back that up. But if
I
we got
believed
if we
it.
got a
So-
brother in here, dude, I guarantee you, he'd love
Yeah.
that.
Can
He
we,
loved
can we
Rat
call
Pack.
some black people we know and ask
Get
them?
Cam on the phone right now. Call Cam Patterson up right
hey,
now.
do you know who fucking
Just ask
Sammy
him
Davis?
if he fucks with the Rat Pack.
Yeah, that's if he knows
Who
who
the
the
fuck
rapper.
is the Rat Pack?
But Sammy Davis Jr. went hard. He did comedy.
Yeah,
These guys
Sammy-
were involved with comedy.
Dean Martin had a variety show.
Yeah,
He did like
I think he did stand up.
No, I have a
yeah.
DVD of a Dean Martin thing, and it was crazy. They had Bill Cosby, a bunch of famous comedians on there.
Yeah,
I don't know why I just grabbed on Bill Cosby, but
but
you really want me to call him and ask him?
yeah, just ask him real quick. We'll just see. I just want to see if I can back this stat up. If he doesn't answer,
Make sure
no
when he
worries.
answers you, there you go.
Don't make it a long convo either. Just get right to the point.
Oh, dude, this
Let
guy.
him know he's on air too.
Hey, do you know who? Do you know who Frank Sinatra? Do you know who the Rat Pack is?
Yeah.
Told you.
Who? Name one person besides Frank Sinatra in the Rat Pack.
Louis Armstrong.
All right, that's pretty good. That's not correct, but that's.
Hey, I love you. I had to test something. It was on Captain's Dog.
Was it wrong?
Yes, it was very wrong. Yes, they were saying that black. They were
Ask him
saying
if he knows
that.
who Sammy Davis is.
Do you know who Sammy Davis Jr. is?
Yeah, I know that.
He's just saying.
Tell him
he's just
I.
saying
Tell
it.
him,
He's just saying
Tell him
yeah.
I told him. Tell him what I said.
Maddie says that black people love the Rat Pack.
This is my bad. I know that.
Let's go.
He does?
Tell him to repeat that.
Okay, wait, what'd you say?
That's my favorite music people all the time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Cam. Thank you.
Appreciate. Thanks for having my back, Cam. I appreciate that.
Fuck you, Tony.
Love you, bro. Hey, kill it out there.
Why did his phone go halfway underwater
Bro.
halfway through the phone call?
That's probably because he's deep in.
Oh,
some
hey, that's
pussy.
my favorite group of all time.
Yeah, dude, I told
Okay.
you, bro. He had my back. No, but that's just Cam appeasing the people. I appreciate that. But no, I think Louis Armstrong.
Same era.
He said Louis
You know who
Armstrong.
I mess with? There's this guy named Louis Prima. He is just like Louis Armstrong. He's an Italian guy, though, white dude from New Orleans. And Louis Prima was the voice of King Louis in the movie Jungle Book, The Monkey. I'm the king of the swingers, whoa, the jungle VIP. I reach the top and that to stop, man, that's what's been bothering me. But if I want to be like you.
See, this is
shit-a-doo,
real
love it.
music.
Yeah.
I've been getting into music. I hate
I think they
rap
call
music.
this swing. dude.
Swing.
Swing.
To me,
swing.
these guys are like the cool cats
Oh,
of
oh,
white people.
Dude, this is what you and I think we are.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
we're- Yeah, when we close our eyes and go to sleep, this is what we think people perceive
Dude,
us
there
as.
was a good remember when I first there was a good month where every time I saw you, we'd
Yeah.
just start doing the
Get the
snapping.
snap going. Yeah,
The fucking
I'm
snap.
in.
Dude, that is cool. I'm going to start doing deep dives on this because I've been falling in love with Texas stuff, but I'm going to get on these
I just
guys.
started reading again, dude, and like
I need to. I've been
for the
getting
first
dumb
time
as
in my
hell.
life, like that book I was telling you, Killing Kennedy, like every day there's some point of the day where I'm just excited to go read it, and it's nice. It's making me feel like I'm scholarly.
It does. Readings.
The Rat Pack, dude, I want to read about them too. They were so cool because they just ran old Vegas, and literally, like, that's when Mafia still runs. There's
Tom
I
Dreesen.
don't even know if there's a stat you can pull up, like the Mafia's involvement in Las Vegas, but Sinatra was deep in that shit, man.
You know Tom Dreesen?
No.
He's a comedian that used to open up for Frank Sinatra, and he was on Mark Maron talking about all this. And
Yeah, so was Sinatra even a good singer, or was it just Sammy Davis that drove the whole project?
No, don't come
people
at
say
Mark.
he was just fuck Mark Maron.
I
dude.
like-
He's
no.
such an old white nerd.
You gotta give him a chance.
He's just a crab up his ass.
Give him a
dude.
chance.
He's a crab apple.
He's a lot like us, actually. He loves Frank Sinatra.
It says like 50s and 60s were their heyday, which lines up because all those guys would have been like just entering their early 40s, so they were in their like peak fame level. And then it says that the Italian mafia was completely out of Vegas by 1980.
Can't we just say that the mob is now the government?
It's like a more civilized mob, a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, but a little more in the shadow mobs, maybe.
Dude, JFK used to swim naked in the White House pool, and
As he should.
yeah,
As he should.
every day, just because it made him feel like a man, just flopping the dorsal fin out.
Well,
And he was so busy that he would have meetings at times in these pool sessions, and in order for the staff and press to attend, they too had to be naked.
okay, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a little.
it's when people say we're never going to have a president like this again. I mean, naked in the pool is probably how we're going to find Biden. We'll be right back, folks.
We'll be, man, and also I know this is like a jump, but like the more, it's the White House, right? He should be able to do what he wants in the White House. The more I become a man, the more I realize, what did Bill Clinton do wrong? If you had an office,
He did not have sexual relations with that woman.
He lied under oath is what they impeached him on. Just if he would have just been like, yeah, that girl gave me some sloppy top,
By the
he would
way-
have stayed president.
By the way,
Okay.
America, midhead. But JFK, here's the thing.
JFK.
We regard him as, how dare you? We regard him as like one of the best he had a rough presidency. I mean, his first year in office fucked up royally with the Bay of Pigs. And then
You keep saying the Bay of Pigs. I've
All
heard
right, so
it.
the Bay of Pigs was an invasion that was going to be on the Cuban government. Basically, we were trying to overthrow it. There was like 250 Cuban freedom fighters that were trained up by our government, by our like military forces, and we dropped them off on the beach for an amphibious attack, and they just got slaughtered.
All of them?
Yeah, and like that morning, JFK got cold feet, and he like called off half the air support that probably would have like helped them, but also he was just like lied to by the CIA. Like they gave him blind confidence. They told him it was like a 98% survival rate, and like they had no chance from the get-go. However, after this, his approval rating went up to 81%. So like basically America just fucked with the fact like even though it went wrong, we like a president that's trying to take down a communist nation.
Dude, that's crazy.
But anyways, Jackie's quoted saying that if he didn't fuck once a day, he would have headaches, and he was having an affair 3 times a week. The CIA would say the Secret Service would say like if he didn't have an outer marriage sexual encounter, an affair within like a week, he was like a total asshole. Like he had to fuck other women to like, and everyone just kept saying like he loved Jackie, and then you read another chapter where it's like Jackie was just there to help him win people over. Like she was winning over votes because she was a hot first lady that was like, she did a tour of the White House that they aired on CBS, and it like just won everybody over. I don't think he loved Jackie, dude. I think he was like, and I hate to say it, but I literally think she was just an accessory for success, for a successful campaign, because he was like sleeping with her friends. He was sleeping with, there was these 2 White House maids that the Secret Service nicknamed Fiddle and Faddle. And he would just bang him in the Oval Office. And like one day Jackie tried to go he was like banging these girls in the pool, and Jackie tried to go into the pool, but she wasn't supposed to be there. So the Secret Service had to like lie to her, but she wasn't taking no for an answer. And she walked in, and JFK had already ducked out because he knew she was out there.
Yeah.
But there was just footprints of like 3 people that were like leading to like the locker room. So it was like very suspicious. And she knew he was sleeping around. But that's just what they would always say. Like that's what the Kennedy boys do.
Yeah, give me a photo of her. Is she she really a baddie like that?
Who?
Jackie? Oh, yeah. Jackie Kennedy's a babe, dude.
Is she still alive?
These were some
No.
of the women he had an affair with. I think these are. I think these two are the Fickle and Fiddle because they kind of look like these girls up here.
Fiddle and faddle, but
Or
yes.
Fiddle and Faddle. What did I
You said
say?
Fickle.
Fickle and faddle.
I'll pull up Jackie.
Jackie
right now.
Kennedy is elegantly beautiful.
JFK. Yeah, he is like. He's such a figure,
She
man.
looked like a piece the day he got shot. She was wearing a pink dress. That's the biggest tragedy of all. They ruined Jackie's dress.
So, and who was the man that shot him?
This is what I'm saying.
Lee
He knows
Harvey
nothing
Oswald.
about the world.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
So they say
So they say.
that he was the patsy.
But
the
the
CIA,
CIA
or the FBI or somebody killed JFK. Lee Harvey might have been involved, but most likely wasn't and was just the fall guy. There's Jackie Kennedy.
For some reason, when I look at JFK's face, I just get this nostalgic feeling of like weird shit going on, like Vietnam and I don't even was he Viet? Yeah, he was because Lyndon Baines Johnson had to take over.
Well, yeah, I mean, they went to Vietnam after when Lyndon took over. Lyndon famously had a big cock that he would whip out in the Oval Office. Huge pipe on him.
Are you shitting me?
No,
Lyndon Baines Johnson?
he had a huge pipe.
Wasn't he in a fucking wheelchair?
No, that's FDR.
I thought Lyndon had some sort of disability. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No, no, just a big pipe.
But LBJ.
Famously, there's like a transcript will pop up. There's like a famous transcript where he was like caught talking about his huge
He
dick.
calls his penis Jumbo in the transcript.
It's a great
Wow.
name for. It's a great
Yeah,
name for
remember
your-
that Jumbo.
Jumbo.
That's like an old New Orleans man calls his fucking cock that.
That's what Lady Bird Lake's named after his wife, dude. He called her Lady Bird.
Really?
Yeah.
Is LBJ have a significance with Texas?
He was the governor.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
He was the Texas. That's how JFK brought him over to win over Texas, and it worked. He got the Texas vote. Can you fact check me on that? Did
Yeah.
JFK get the Texas vote in the 1960 election?
We will not send American boys 6,000 or 7,000 miles
Let's
away.
see. The Democratic Party candidate John F. Kennedy narrowly won the state of Texas,
Yeah.
50.52%.
Barely.
Oh, so JFK was
And dude,
a Demi.
Texas vote blew.
Wow.
That's I mean, 50% of them.
Maybe the reason why JFK's face is so special to me is because of Nazi zombies in
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
And also, 1960 Nixon Kennedy election. That was the first ever debate.
Really?
Yeah,
Nixon?
Nixon. So Nixon was Eisenhower's VP.
Oh. But Nixon was also,
He was after Lyndon Johnson.
yeah, Watergate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good, Tony.
Yeah.
Just throwing some buzzwords.
And still, even Watergate, I really still don't know.
That's one that I've yet to. I gotta dive into that.
yeah.
There's so many, dude. History is just so like American history is. That's why it was my favorite. I remember when I was in the military, I started taking college classes again. And I
Yeah.
was doing an American history class, and I'm like, every chapter I read, it's just like I'm reading a story. Like it's just a fucking story of a battle and like presidents making moves. The Abraham Lincoln stuff was very interesting.
Oh. Dude, I think, it's like you forget that presidents are people, too. You know? Like,
Yeah.
they want to bust a nut.
Some of them, I don't know what the hell Trump is. Dude. I mean, we're not calling that a human. But
I thought you were going to say Biden. I guess he is just an old man.
I mean, Biden just a grandfather. Dude.
Yeah.
But like
Paw.
everybody else that's in his situation is in a home.
Dude, that's why Cat Williams has the best bit in the world about it, where it's like,
And shout out.
if you grateful enough to have a great granddaddy, call him up tomorrow, ask him if he wants to do 12 press conferences tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I mean, but I love it when they give him a number, dude. When he has to say a number, he always like adds an extra zero or something. 10 million quadrillion.
You do a pretty good one.
Do I?
Yeah.
You say that about everything.
No,
man.
I'm
You just
amazed.
you gassed me
Maybe
up.
I need to start raising your. I never took you as like an impressions guy. That's why, you know.
Dude, it only works. The second I try to do it on stage, I think it's just you. Like I'm not. You really have to sell it.
you gotta
have to be
really
in it.
commit, dude.
Hit me with a slider.
Because I've been doing the black voice for almost 4 years now.
Yeah, dude, that
and
doesn't take so much commitment.
It's crazy. I've watched it advance over the years and going in and out of it, and you know, and it's probably I got to put it on the shelf sooner or later. But it's helped me with other act outs for sure. But yeah, you gotta kind of go fucking crazy, dude. Like that's a huge thing, man. Just JFK, dude. Just go up there.
Yeah, man, he was just a dog. Like 1963, I think the year he got assassinated, for his birthday, they held a celebration for him at Madison Square Garden, and Marilyn Monroe sang the famous "Happy Birthday, Mr. President." Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's like super sexy and salacious. It's at Madison Square Garden. She's like, "Happy birthday, Mr. President," and she's got so much bosom out, dude. And she wanted to move into the White House. She was like, she saw visions of herself being the first lady, and she fucked Bobby Kennedy first. She called him the General. How cool is that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Do we have it?
Happy birthday.
You're gonna just give me a minute. I'll cut it in when it's
Happy
in.
birthday.
No, there's a documentary about her, like the mystery of Marilyn Monroe, and unfortunately, there's nothing like mysterious about her. They're trying to make someone very basic come off as very interesting. Like they even talk about when Kennedy.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Can't really tell,
This
but she's showing a
sucks.
lot of tit.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
This
Dude, what
sucks.
What's crazy is that like they had already had sex.
This looks like it was recorded on the same thing that they record Vietnam War footage on. It's
I
just
mean,
like,
it's about the same time, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense.
it looks like the footage that
Also-
Kubrick.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
moon
dude,
landing.
see that's what isn't that all the same time era? The moon
We went to the
landing?
moon in 1969. Can we fact check that?
Bro, because that's what I'm saying. It's like that the 60s must have been a crazy fucking time.
A hoot and a holler,
A hoot and a
to
holler.
say the least.
1969. Oh, that's my birthday, July 24th.
Holy
You had no
hell.
idea, dude.
No idea.
Wait, we were on the moon for a
No,
week?
that was the trip.
We went on a vacay. It was a little staycation up
Yeah.
there.
Damn. It just takes a week to get to the moon?
Well, yeah, when it's in a Hollywood bungalow down
Yeah,
the street,
yeah.
dude. When it's in fucking Paramount Pictures backlot, it's not that
Wow.
far. But yeah, man.
What are your thoughts on it? You think the moon landing's real or no?
No,
No.
no.
Filmed by Stanley Kubrick?
Yeah.
I like that. I love that one.
We were in a Cold War, dude.
I always thought the moon landing was real and people were crazy until I found out like a month ago that no one has ever for any country ever stepped foot back on the moon again. Only robots.
Didn't India recently get to the moon?
That they sent robots.
Yeah, they
or
sent a
like
drone.
it's unmanned probes. There hasn't been a human on. You're telling me since 1969, with all the advancement in technology, other countries didn't want to go. and do
Also,
it?
True.
they say Armstrong's footprints are still up there, that he made footprints. However, the craft landing made nothing. No crater, no print, no mark. But his footprints, you see the way he was prancing around like a little fairy up there, dude?
Yeah.
Those little footprints, apparently, that he barely touched the ground. He was floating, yet he made a footprint that is still on the moon.
Yeah, I mean, who cares if they lied to us? But it is like now that it's like kind of like you lie to your girlfriend about something,
Yeah.
and now she's gonna be like, "Well, what the fuck else are you lying about?"
I don't know. Did Armstrong die?
Let
Buzz
me see.
Aldrin.
What
I know there's like one guy that's like.
what would be the
A
reason?
couple years back, Buzz Aldrin punched a dude in the face.
That's what I was gonna say because he called it fake, like
Yeah.
which makes me feel like he's guilty.
Yeah, that's a fake move.
Yeah. Also, why are we not hearing from these guys who'd be like, "Hey, I was actually at the moon, you fucking idiots. Stop telling me it's fake."
I think they've done a couple of those.
Have they?
Yeah. But
Okay.
Also, it's just like, I mean, I think if this is true, I don't think they have any free. I don't think they can say anything they want. If the government's having them cover up that they went to the moon.
You know, I smoked weed on the top of the headquarters at NASA. I got to do work there at their new headquarters, and I went to the roof and smoked weed up there.
That's pretty cool.
It's my favorite thing.
Did it feel like a facility that sent a man to the moon? Did you get a vibe of that?
Sure did.
It did.
Yeah, they had
Alright.
they had a wooden table in there that they had a guard at because it was
Oh, yeah,
$150,000.
2012 he died. So Buzz either died recently or is still alive.
I'll find that out.
Buzz Aldrin,
And there was a third guy who I think was the cuck.
dude, he looks like JT Stockman.
There was a third guy that had to. Yeah. Just say a name of that. Everyone's gonna get that one.
Everyone knows JT Stockman.
The third guy had to watch the car. He didn't
Holy
get to- He
shit.
didn't get to leave.
He
No.
looks like fucking.
Buzz is still kicking, eh?
Yep.
94 years old. So now, I mean,
Look how many wives he's had.
this is what's beautiful. If you let
Holy-
him,
He's at 4.
yeah, dude. I mean, he's left the solar system.
dude, people
And
forget
he's a
that
liar.
being in a political power gets you so much pussy.
He's not a politician.
Well, I mean,
he was
fucking.
he was in the Navy.
He's closer to me. He's closer to than I am.
Yeah, because he's a fraud like the other ones. But they,
Hey, shout out Buzz.
I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I'd like to look him in the eye.
I'm a dumbass. I just.
All right,
realized-
we have to take back the things we said on him because he did fight in the Korean War. That's pretty cool. He was a jet fighter pilot in the Korean War.
Hey guys, you want to land this?
What?
I was trying to come up with a dumb pun. Buzz Aldrin, dude.
Dude, but he's getting old enough where he might just bark out the truth.
Accidentally.
Catch him on a bad day.
I know Stanley.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know Stanley.
Stanley, man, boy.
It's a good old man voice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm Buzz Aldrin.
You sound like the car in Cars, like the old ass senile one.
Well, there's gold in those mountains. Okay, Buzz.
Pixar movies are deep, dude.
Yeah, speaking of Pixar, if I can, that's not a Pixar movie. Is that
What?
Toy Story? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear,
Yeah.
dude.
We're learning so much, dude. This is the most I've learned in a long time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, we're really just dropping the heat factually today.
So the moon landing was fake. CIA killed JFK because he wanted to abolish the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, I mean, he after that, I mean, he had made it public that he was going to take out all agencies. And, like, the CIA was going to be so twiddled by the time that he was done that they were either going to be completely abolished or they would have to rebuild. But Woodrow Wilson, head of the FBI, made it very clear to JFK that I have pictures of these floozies walking in and out of your hotel room with Frank Sinatra, and I know that you guys are banging the same women, and we can just ruin your presidency and ruin your image and ruin the Kennedy name. So it behoove you to keep us around.
Behoove you.
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot about that word. I love that word. So they were trying to, but it's like we're on the same team, bro. Obviously, they want
Nobody's
two
on
different.
the same team. Everyone wants power for themselves. Everyone wants the country to be the way they want it to be. The CIA and the FBI are under the belief that they run the country. The president's under the belief that he runs the country.
It boggles my mind because it's like, hey, don't we all just want to be on a beach drinking a pina colada? But we all just have different ways of getting there.
It's funny you say that because Kennedy was a fan of the pina colada. Him and Fidel Castro back in the day, they were pals. I mean, that's the
Fidel Castro and him are pals?
early on. They
Isn't he like a bad
early
guy?
on, Bobby Kennedy early on like praised Fidel Castro, but then the way Castro got into, he overthrew a government. He overthrew like a regime to become president or dictator or whatever he called himself. I think it was president because they were a communist.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It all. I mean, Lee Harvey Oswald defected. He was a Marine, and then he defected and went to Russia or Soviet Union.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a member. He believed in the Communist Party, but then he got over there. Something happened that he had to come back. He just had all the writing. He was the perfect candidate for someone that would kill the president. Like, he was the perfect fall guy.
Yeah.
But then after it happened, like, Jack Ruby assassinated Lee Harvey Oswald, like, the day after they had him in custody to kill the president. So there was never a trial.
Oh,
and that's
shit.
very important that there's not a trial, because if
Yeah.
there's a trial and this guy has a lawyer,
They're going to press him, and eventually if you press someone...
You should watch the movie JFK. It came out like in the 90s, and this movie is what made the government like release more documents about, and this movie made it like widely. Basically, there was one trial after JFK's assassination for a conspiracy, and the guy that they were pinning it on ended up being proven innocent or whatever. But yeah, the movie's really good. There's a lot of facts about this.
Lee Harvey Oswald was definitely one that pulled the trigger, but you're...
I don't know that.
Oh.
Lee Harvey Oswald, they had him in the Texas School Book Depository building where he worked. There was a shot fired from the top building. Then they found Lee Harvey Oswald in that building. He worked there, but I don't know. He either took the shot and was working with them, or was just there and was completely the fall guy, never even touched the rifle.
Holy shit.
All he was like, it's either he was there taking the shot, or all he had to do was be in the building, and they pinned it on him. Because like, there's accounts of him being seen like 25 seconds after the shot, downstairs in the break room just chilling. And the shot happened on the 6th floor, and there was no elevators. So in order for him to run down there and not be out of breath within 30 seconds is unlikely.
Dude, it's not just... People think it's easy to just shoot something. It's not.
Also, if you like, dude, I've been to the museum. Like, where the president was when that shot was fired is a very tough shot.
Dude,
And he clearly got shot from the front. So the Lee Harvey Oswald shot is from the back would have been the back. He would have hit the back side of the president. But if you watch the footage, his head goes back into the left, which means he was shot from the front right. and you can fucking see it. That's why this film that was released was released by Dick Greger on the Greg Giraldo. No, not the Greg Giraldo show. The Geraldo Rivera show.
Okay.
Dick Greger, you know who that is? He was an old black comedian.
Sounds very familiar.
He went on the Geraldo Rivera show and presented the JFK video to America. I don't know how Dick Greger got his hands on it.
How the fuck did Dick Greger do it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Too many G's in that name.
But now, I mean, we're just all over the place here. I don't even know if I'm...
No, I like it. I think we're staying... I mean, what do you mean? We were talking about JFK the whole time.
And the Adderall has officially taken off.
Dude, no, we're locked in, bro. We've been the JFK train the whole time.
Engage.
This pod is just the goddamn 60s, dude. Let's slow it down. Let's get some fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire on.
Yeah, man. Let's go get a soft pack of cigarettes. I love those, dude. They have those in Japan.
Soft pack?
Yeah, it's not like hard. It's like the plastic is like it's just kind of like almost wrapped around, so you can do one of these moves and like you know in the 70s where you see them like pop a cigarette out of their pack. It's because they have the soft pack and like, you can grip all the other cigarettes and just lift it up, and it fits perfect in the sleeve.
What a good time back when in the 70s.
That's how Austin makes me feel when I first moved here. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just saying about like how it's like, you smoke a cigarette and people are like, oh, this is good for you,
Yeah.
It's that delusional is kind of nice, or ignorance is bliss.
Well, when I first moved to Austin, it just felt like the 70s.
Did it?
Like just the way everything was here. Like it just felt like it was a little slower, and you have these old school, like there's the mechanic by my house was Groovy Automotive, and they just have this neon peace sign out front. And I'm like, this is fucking sick.
Oh, that's
dude.
cool
like,
as hell.
It just feels like everyone's wearing a white tee and blue jeans.
Yeah, South Austin is definitely like that. You know, like used to get a little bit of that old Austin.
And I live on the east side, which is nice. They're gentrifying the hell out of it, but
dude, I was like, so Givens Park on the east side. I was like I hate that like people think I'm racist when I talk about like, whoa, like look at all these black people, but it's like I don't fucking see black people in Austin.
Yeah, dude, the neighborhood I live in is called Blackland. Blackland, spelt Blackland.
Blackland.
I'm not even kidding.
No, so it was probably an old because East Austin.
And it's the black neighborhood.
Yeah, East Austin used to be they're getting pushed further and further. But yeah, that's what a guy I work with.
I stand by my brothers. In the
the
Blackland
sisters.
community.
Yeah,
and my sisters. We have the Blackland Miracle, a weekly paper that gets dropped off on my porch, dude. It's beautiful. I tried to plug some shows in there. They got denied.
Dude, I've been wanting to start an urban show in Austin. I mean, I can't do it because I'm white.
Yeah. This is where the conversation ends.
Yeah,
you cannot do it.
All right.
I think it'd be dope if you started one. You came out in like a purple suit.
I can't.
And just did all this.
Then it starts to feel like,
yeah,
y'all want to see my boys? Let's line them up on the stage here. Have them spin around, get the light on them. It feels a little weird.
That would be crazy when you put things into perspective.
But it would fly here, dude.
Yeah, I bet it would. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There was like 2 Black Room open mics for a little bit. Ori the comedian used to run them, and there was
Confucius Jones. Shout out to Confucius
Jones.
He's the voice of KTL Austin, dude, or KUTX Austin. He was a comedian. I don't know. He might still be, but he was doing comedy. He ran a show. What was that room?
Spinners?
Spinners.
Yeah, Spinners up north.
Which just sounds like a black room.
Yeah, it does.
And it was, bro. That's where I got
Chrome Spinners.
That's when I realized the culture loves me.
Oh,
yeah, man, I would crush over there.
They would be brutal to like. It's an open mic, so there was a lot of bad comedians, and they would be fucking brutal.
As long as they're genuine, dude.
Yeah.
And stand your ground.
Yeah.
But if they fuck with you, they fuck with you.
One of the best sets I ever had was in a legitimate black room in New Orleans, and I did the Bojangles joke, and it was funny. My buddy Marcus Bond, shout out to Marcus Bond.
Oh shit, Marcus Bond. Yeah.
He moved out here. He actually.
He moved back home.
I sublet my apartment to him when he moved here. And he moved back to New Orleans. And right before I went on stage, I'm like, hey, I've been doing this joke. It's a little... You've heard the Bojangles joke?
Yes, I love the Bojangles joke.
I've been doing this joke. It's a little dicey.
A mashup.
And I kind of want to send it. And he's like, hey, man, this just so you know. And Marcus is a black guy. And he's like, just so you know, this ain't Austin. He's like, there's rules here. Like, so it better be fucking funny. If you're not... Because I told him it was newer. He's like, if you're not confident, dude, I don't know. And he kind of like spooked me, but I already had
He what? he what? I'm sorry.
All right, do we have to beep that?
No.
Because that's not what I meant. Clearly not what I meant.
No.
I'm sorry.
I think it's clear you didn't. It was
Yeah, I
just.
know.
It couldn't have been funnier timing.
It was right there.
He startled me.
As soon as I heard it, I
shook
was like,
me.
I'm not gonna point out. And I watched Tony's
He
face.
shook me. He shook me.
He shook you. And you went up there and crushed with it?
And I did the bit and it ripped, bro. And I was like, that's the thing. Like the times where it doesn't do good is when it's overly white, and like especially if there's like a black guy in the front, and all these white people can see the black guy,
And he's
it's like-
laughing?
and then I have to let them know, hey, assholes, he's laughing.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
And I always like, but yeah, it does work when it's, yeah. I been there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
I would
and-
love to like just go on a black room circuit, dude.
Bro, that's what.
With
Man.
Jolly, man. I know that's what Jolly's. Is that what he's?
He's not.
No.
No, he's not.
The whites love him.
But no, like there is like that's. I've been talking to Black Ron. I want to do more of that.
Who?
Black Ron. Exactly. You don't realize in comedy, dude. There is two different worlds. There's famous black comedians. There's famous white comedians.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys got these Florida comedians coming in. He's like, hey, man, my name is Lil Pookie.
Yeah.
I know Tony, and I'm like, Tony didn't say shit about you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No. Well, there is.
What's up, man? I'm Moneybag Billy.
Moneybag Billy.
Yeah.
You're talking about Tay Tatted Up.
I'm not talking about anybody, bro. What the fuck?
No, I don't give a fuck. I love them, but they don't care. But I know what you mean. There is two different worlds, and like that's. I would like to do more of the black rooms because we don't get to see that in Austin. We don't get flavor. Yeah, Black Ron is an urban legend, man. He's the shit, dude. He's a Dallas legend, dude. You got to give him a look on time.
He's a beautiful man.
He is very
The
beautiful.
way he spells it too is cool with a
BL,
with a
yeah,
Q.
with a
Can I
Q,
say? Can I say? I mean, you can say this about any white person, so I'm gonna say it. It looks like Andre 3000 a little bit.
A
For some
little.
reason, whenever you say a black guy looks like another person, people
Yeah,
tighten
it's always
up.
like,
what the
oh
fuck is up
shit,
with
we
that?
all look the same.
Yeah, like, but you know how many times I've heard I look like Conor McGregor? 0. But in my head,
But a black guy would definitely tell you that. He'd definitely be like, "Hey, motherfucker, you look like Conor
nah,
McGregor.
bro, you look like Ed Sheeran. You crack ass.
Yeah.
ginger. That's what I get.
You don't even look like Ed Sheeran. Just if you're as long as you're ginger, they'll just connotate on anything, you know.
By the way, Andre 3000 is a great person to get compared to.
That's a really great person.
Yeah, forever.
Forever?
Yeah,
Forever?
that's my god, man. I'm a big. What time do we start this podcast?
Oh goodness gracious!
We're at like 45 minutes.
Word. hell
Holy
yeah. Still
moly,
cooking,
dude. That thing is rolling.
Cooking and tooking.
I like getting into some history shit.
Yeah, man. You just gotta hit the book a little, dude. Start reading, man.
I need to.
Calm down the ADD. It's a little form of meditation. You focus in on something.
How do you do it?
Dude, it's hard because like often I'll read a paragraph and realize I just read this, but have no idea what the fuck I just read. Like I was thinking about something else.
That's what
I was thinking about you appropriating a culture on stage or something.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why reading. It's only if I'm really super locked in.
Well, that's why, like, and that's another thing, and this is silly to say, but, like, another thing I found, it's like I've just been reading bullshit. Like, I've been just trying to find a book in the shelf that, like, my girlfriend read in college and just, like, be into it, but I'm not. And now I'm reading a book about JFK, and I can't put it down. You just gotta read stuff that you like, dude, that interests you. I always thought, like, no, I need to be reading, like, Hemingway. It's gonna make me a better writer, and it's like, no, just read a book.
I think reading in general is just probably. I mean, it's better than what I'm doing now, which is nothing.
Man, just festering.
Yeah.
Just scrolling.
It probably does slow down that ADD.
I mean, there's times where I'm high and I'm just like scrolling on Instagram and I'm like, dude, like you're like wasting your existence. Like, and I can feel my brain. Like, you'll put the phone down, it's like everything's cloudy and like fucking, I'm like congested of the soul.
I really don't go on it. All that stuff. I really don't go on as much anymore.
No, dude. I mean, the only one I have is Instagram. I have YouTube, but I don't have Facebook or Twitter or TikTok. But TikTok, I mean, they say this every year that it's just going to get banned. But I've been hearing this since it dropped.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Do you know anything of it? He's like,
Yeah, Biden passed a bill and signed it, but I mean, he also passed a bill to get rid of daylight savings and
he's
student
also
loan debt.
passing kidney stones daily, dude.
Yeah.
Wait
This
a
guy's got
minute.
lot.
Daylight savings.
Yeah, but then the Supreme Court shut it down. So the
we're
Supreme Court can still end this, or if the guy at TikTok, whoever the owner company is, just sells it.
I'm pro getting rid of TikTok. That's gonna ruin our, like.
I have 8,000 followers, so I don't want to do it.
But no, daylight savings.
Why?
Because, dude, we're not fucking farmers in the 1800s anymore.
Okay.
The whole
Such
reason why they
talk.
do it is so they used to do daylight savings because it would get cold at night.
Yeah.
So the farmers can get up early with the sun up and like harvest their crops and shit because
Okay.
fall's the harvest.
Yeah. Just get your ass up earlier, motherfucker.
Well, it's dark is the point.
I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. I can't.
Yeah, they just changed like it's just so crazy. They just changed the time. Like I used to just think that in the winter the sun went home early. And then I realized like no, we just moved the grid over.
The sun. That's
Yeah.
the sweetest, most innocent thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh baby, the sun went home early.
That's what I'm gonna tell my kids.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah.
So it's just 1 hour though. It's crazy how 1 hour is enough.
It's not just 1 hour.
It's not.
That's what they say, but it gets dark at like 4.
Well, that has to do with the sun's rotation or the Earth's rotation to the sun. There is actually something
I think
different.
the season. Yeah, so I think the season the sun is out less.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like in a couple weeks, it'll be the longest day of the year where the sun sets at
Right.
8:50, and then in like
And I do like that shit.
yeah, because then in December we have a day where the sun sets at 4:50, and I fucking hate that.
In the summer
What?
in Montana, the sun will set at 10 p.m. sometimes in Montana.
That's insane. At
What's-
10 p.m.
so-
Yeah.
So how
Look
do you
up if you look up the latest like sunset in Montana, I promise you like it's bright. My buddy was there 2 summers ago. He's like, dude, at 9:50 it was like golden hour, like at like 9 p.m.
So how do you fix it? Do you just leave the time the same always?
I don't know, dude. There's some people like Arizona doesn't abide by this, but then Arizona also has different time zones in their state. Like
Wait,
all the
because
reservations
They
are
are
on
different.
different time zones than Texas or than Arizona. It's all so weird. Like
the hell?
Arizona doesn't abide by daylight savings, but the reservations do. So like sometimes of the year, Arizona will be 3 years earlier than us, and then when daylight savings happens, they're only 2 because we switch our clocks and they don't.
Well, yeah, the sun is like their god.
Yeah, yeah, it is. They bow down to the sun. in Arizona. Their flag is just the rising sun. It's like Japanese.
It's actually the Mohegan sun.
Yeah, which is a great casino. You ever been to Mohegan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that in Vegas? Or
No, it's in California.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. There's like
That's where Sorry.
it's weird because California, like I thought you had to be on an Indian reservation, but then like in LA, there's Commerce Casino.
Yeah, there's also like Gardens, which is just like in fucking Downey, which is like a suburb.
too. Like you'll drive like I think like in San Diego you could play poker.
Yeah, so you can't. All these games are allowed to operate in California, but you can't use dice, and so
Yeah.
there's no craps, and then like you can't. They can't use roulette balls. They can only have card games. So like you can play digital roulette and digital craps, but you can't play tabletop craps or
Yeah.
tabletop roulette.
Yeah.
It's really weird. There's
It's
not really like a
interesting.
rhyme or reason for it. And I think it's that shit where like you can just like it being a reservation, you can just be like, there were Indian people here before, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, build a casino.
Dude, my dad
Native
tells
American,
my
sorry.
dad tells this story. Anytime Vegas is brought up, like back in his business days when he was doing coke and he was like a young executive, he went to a trip in Vegas, and one of his guys, like I think this was his boss, Tony Del Vecchio, and this guy,
Jesus
like
Christ.
he had like ties with the mafia. He's a classic like
Del fuck.
dirtbag fucking business guy, like, but. They were like so drunk and high on cocaine at the roulette table, and they were like, he's like, this guy was just dumping like 15,000 on like a number like left and right, and it kept like not hitting, and he started screaming at the pit boss like, get me a new marble. And they're like, what? He's like, get me a new fucking marble. I want a new marble. And they got the pit boss, they brought him a new marble, and then he put 3,000 on 7, and it hit 4 times in a row. My dad's also on his way out of life, and he's a little senile, so I don't know if any of these stories are true, but that's a sexy one.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fun as hell,
Me
man.
with a change up.
Dude, I just picture your dad kind of talks like that, like
Yeah, he's got a. So my dad grew up in downtown Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay, so he's
Which
got
is kind of like a mixture of a Boston and a New York accent.
okay.
He lived in New York City a lot, and then just Polish Irish upbringing. I don't know.
That's a fun guy. That's probably a really fun.
My dad's the man.
Yeah.
But he uses me as a vessel to get high now. So every time I come home,
Yeah.
like he doesn't smoke weed, and then when I'm home, he just turns it on. And he's 77, and he gets so fucking blitzed. Like, I'll give him a little weed pen, and I'll just watch him take 6. Now, I'm putting my foot down next time. Like, I'm like, Dad, you can get a little high. Like,
Yeah.
Because I went upstairs to check on him last time. He had like a couple beers, and he was just ripping this weed pen. And he opened the door to his bedroom, and he was just rocking like a sailor out to sea, dude. It was insane. I'm like, now I'm at the point where like my dad falls, and it's a big deal. Like, your dad fell.
Yeah.
Remember hearing that about your grandma? Like,
Yeah.
hey, grandma fell. It's okay. She's all right. But like,
That
like,
is.
what do you mean she fucking fell? Like,
Yeah.
the wind hit her. Like, she fell.
Dude, that is crazy.
From what? From what length? Like, oh no, she was standing on the ground, but she just went down. I'm like,
Yeah.
so, can't be that bad.
Your body just.
Was that a 2-foot fall? You can't be that bad. But it's like when your bones are made out of paper, like that chocolate selling episode of SpongeBob.
The chocolate.
Yeah. But
So
yeah, my dad takes a spill. It's gonna be a big. He's a big fella too. He's a tree.
he's Connecticut. Where's your mom from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut too.
That's right. I lived there for 6 years.
Oh, okay. For some
All
reason,
my family's from there.
and then you
It's
guys.
kind of
moved.
why I have the draw. Yeah. And then we
Oh.
moved to California.
Yeah.
And I had the accent for a little bit, and then just as an adult, like talking to my parents a lot, I've like redeveloped it. But
Dude, your dad.
comes out on stage.
Your
more.
dad used to grab on the chain link fence and scream at you at Little League games. Or
Dude,
like
no,
in
my
a
dad-
supportive way though.
My dad was even scarier. At the top of the bleachers, didn't make a fucking peep. Unless, like, if I wasn't running in between the side, like, if I'm on the field not running, I'll hear
Yeah.
it. Like, if I threw down my glove, oh, you don't like the glove I bought you, 23? Are you walking home? And I'm like,
He would
"Fuck."
say 23.
Yeah, he would say my number instead of my name.
That's great.
He was just a big, like, you don't throw your equipment down, you don't run, you don't complain. My big move was this at the ref, like, or at the umpire, like, if I'd get a bad call, like, he's like, dude, you look like there's a cock in your mouth. So my dad would tell me when I was like 12, he's like, it looks like you're sucking a dick when you do
That
that.
doesn't even make sense.
Because my mouth would be, I would be like this. It did kind of make sense.
That's fucking.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
My dad is just Rodney Dangerfield reincarnated.
Oh
like
my
he's so
God.
funny. He does this thing where, you know how Rodney Dangerfield will tell a joke
Yeah.
and then he'll like adjust his tie?
He does that.
My dad will do that, but he does a sniff. So like one time I had a little yard sale and
Yeah.
my dad walked by. My buddy had like a stuffed animal cat and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Stawecki, do you want to buy this cat?" My dad's like, "No, thanks. I'm trying to quit." And he just like sniffs. Like it's his classic stamp. Anytime he would do something stupid, he would be like, "Do you walk to school or carry a lunch?" And I never understood what it meant. So like one time I called him and I asked him like, "Hey, what the fuck did that saying, 'Do you walk to school or carry your lunch?' meant?" And he's
Yeah.
like, "It means nothing, Matty. It's just when you're doing something stupid." And I'm like, you know,
I'm confused even more.
Yeah, that,
What
that
the
explanation doesn't help.
this is my father, dude. This is my life. This is hopefully some of this is starting to make sense to you guys. dude.
Holy
It is.
shit.
I understand
Do
you
you
better.
walk this? I'm gonna start saying that to people though.
Yeah.
My dad was born in the 40s.
Wow.
He was boots on ground in Vietnam.
Oh shit.
He did Vietnam.
Yeah, he was in the Air Force.
So
So
I'm glad he
like,
was
dealt
in
with
the air.
like strikes and stuff like on the base. He was on like a base in Vietnam and like they were getting air struck all the time.
Did he ever get to talk to you about seeing some buddies go?
He doesn't talk about it much. I don't want to bring it up.
Yeah, it really. That's great. I feel like Vietnam was like the worst one, right?
Yeah, dude. When I had PTSD, I didn't know if it was just inherited from my father or from from my own service.
Damn,
I'm
now
this
I
is
feel
just
like
passed down.
Now I feel like of stolen valor because I was obsessed with the Vietnam War in middle school and stuff. I wanted to be a Marine, and I used to lie to people and say my dad served in Vietnam.
Yeah, it's like a weird form of stolen valor. It's like rented valor.
Yeah, I know.
It's
like he
not
wasn't
even you.
stealing it, but I was doing
But
it.
it's funny because your dad like had a limp, right?
It's a cerebral palsy.
Yes.
I told the kid that on my baseball team that he got shot in the leg.
It's very funny.
So, and I was like, yeah, he got shot in the leg. That's why he walks like that.
Yeah, man, little pink miss.
Show some respect.
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of crazy thinking about it now. Damn, did your dad? So he's 77, and damn, that's up there.
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone the other day. He still has his wits. He's a
Yeah.
little forgetful, but he goes on his walks.
Oh, okay, so he's still staying
Yeah.
active.
Yeah. One day when I was home kind of recently, I walked out of my room and he was just on the ground. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, I got dizzy. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, your room shouldn't be on the second floor.
I got dizzy.
Well, your room should. You need to be sleeping on the couch. You
He's
should
on
be-
the second
He's on the
floor.
second floor, Tony.
What the hell, dude?
It's no good, dude. The neighbors love him. They wave to him. He's the kooky old man at this point.
Bro.
He's skinny as a rail. He was always fat in my life, and now he's just like a. And I go home, so like I don't see him much.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, when you see someone's dog that you haven't seen in a while, it's looking kind of fat. It's like, oh my dad, you look old, dude. Like my God, you look like you look like a president.
Wow, dude.
But he's trucking along. Dude.
How fun would you ever?
What?
Have him?
My dad?
Yeah.
On the podcast?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what a podcast is.
That's even
I would
better.
love to have him.
Yeah,
on.
that's
oh
That'd
my
be
gosh,
amazing.
dude.
Dude,
He would be
that'd
so awkward. We have to get him high, get him going on some stories.
That would be fun.
But he would be so awkward. Dude, when I left for boot camp, the night before I left for boot camp, he drops on me that my mom was his third marriage. I had never known that. And I'm like,
What?
And I'm like, do I have some siblings I should know about? You
What the
you had me when you were 47, dude. Third marriage. What the fuck? So I'm going off to boot camp, and I'm like, my dad, he's a brand new guy to me.
Hey, Maddie, I got to tell you something.
Yeah, dude.
Your mother is my third marriage. That's a crazy thing to be
Crazy.
like, all right, get on the
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was
What the
wild.
fuck?
Yeah, dude. JP's a maniac, man.
Damn.
You should have said, Dad, well, are you walking to school or are you
He-
carrying your lunch?
Yeah, I should have. He ordered me a beer at that dinner. This was like the day before I left for boot camp. And they came over and asked me for my ID. He's like, this is my son. He's about to go serve this country. And I'm like, Dad, they don't give a fuck. dude."
That's incredible.
Did they let you have the beer?
No, he just kept like, he's like, he kept watching my six, and I would take a sip of it.
That's
Dude.
fun. That's fun.
Dude, he used
People-
to take me to Dodger games and get me loaded.
That's
My dad
awesome.
would just, he would come back like with like these 2 tall cans he would go to the bathroom and come back with 2 tall cans and a shit-eating grin. And he's like, just drink up, Maddie. And I would just get fucked up. And then he would drive us home in traffic. In hindsight, kind of scary. But
Yeah.
your dad doesn't get drunk when you're a kid. It's like he can have 50 of these.
Yeah, my dad would do. We'd go to Angel games a lot, and he'd do 3 Coors.
Not as cool as Dodger Stadium.
No, not at all. But he'd go
You guys
3
did fireworks.
fireworks. We get cool
Oh, you
fireworks
guys
right
are-
by
yeah.
Disneyland.
And the fountain. The fountain's
fountain and
fun.
the
You remember when
little-
that guy jumped in there at the home run derby?
That was cool.
That was fun.
That was sick. And so he would do 3 Coors Lights
Vladimir
when he'd
Guerrero.
get home from the barbershop. He'd do 3 as soon as we right before we left. So that's 6 beers before we have left the house. He'd drive us 15 minutes to stadium, kill 3 more beers in the parking lot, and then we'd go inside and same thing. Every couple innings he'd come back with 2 tall boys. Not for me though, just for him.
Yeah.
Shit-eating grin, and then just fucking
Drive us home.
mob us home on the way. Never
Yeah.
once. And then as an adult, I looked back on it when he got sober, and I was like, oh, that was really horrible of you. I can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he drove with how many drinks?
I mean, he'd have 10 plus beers pretty much every time we'd go to an Angel game.
No, dude, I remember I was with my uncle once, and we were smoking cigars and just drinking so fucked up. And my cousin, his daughter, texted hey, ready to get picked up. He's like, you ready to go pick her up? I'm like, we're not picking your daughter, my cousin, up right now, dude. Fuck no. I'll call her an Uber. What the hell? Just right down the street. Let's go walk and get her. This is fucking Cromwell, Connecticut, dude.
Cromwell?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's a deep cut. That's like some wit shit.
Yeah, you're onto something. Halloween Town.
Yeah,
The
Halloween Town.
Cromwell sisters.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Is that a witch area?
Not to be confused with the Sanderson sisters of Hocus Pocus. It all gets muddled, dude.
Oh my
When you get
God,
when
you're
When you
right.
get deep into the cauldron, it all gets cloudy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But are we good to wrap?
Yeah, we're at an hour now.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was a good episode, boys.
It's
Dude, that
hot
was
and
fun.
steamy out there, dude. It's hot and steamy
I
out there.
I really liked. You know what I was realizing the other day? I'm a co-host with you, and it was fun. I liked getting a glimpse into your life more. Your dad sounds like the fucking man, dude. I want to get him on here so bad.
Way to end on the weirdest note ever, Tony.
No, that's fun.
no,
I think
it's
that's
good,
fun.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, no, my dad's a good guy. You'd like him. You'd like JP.
Yeah. JP?
Yeah, you would like JP a lot, dude. John Paul. He's named after the
John
Pope.
Paul.
Yeah.
That sounds fun as
Yeah,
hell.
man. He's a Vietnam veteran, came back, was a fireman in Hartford, Connecticut, then used his GI Bill, went to college. Is insurance a degree? I don't know. Can you get something with insurance, sales, business?
Yeah.
Then he just worked his way, got a good promotion. We moved to California. He was working in L.A., did good, got canned during the recession.
Uh-huh.
It's been kind of rough after that since.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. I was hoping to bounce back. I was hoping
No, there was a minor bounce back.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they still have the house in California.
All right.
It's all good, but JP is just he's a blue collar man, through blue collar and businessman.
That's cool.
He adapted. He dyed his blue collar white.
So he lost his job, but he then getting.
Well, he lost his job but got it back with a huge pay cut because of the recession. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so young. I never got to experience the recession. I was like, oh, this is fake.
Yeah,
But I
dude.
wasn't really working, so
Just
I didn't
pictures
know.
of me and Brandon with sawdust on us in New York City.
Sitting on the skyscrapers with no safety equipment,
Yeah,
having
dude.
our lunch.
Yeah.
It's good to be back, boys.
It's good to have you back, Tony. This episode will come out next Thursday. Get your tickets to Monk's Jazz Club, I think. Also, I'm at Sunset Strip. You get your tickets at laughhigher.com. I also do a Wednesday show now at East Austin Comedy, Illicit Comedy. That's also get your tickets at laughhigher.com. And keep following, like, subscribe. Tony, what you got?
Man, I mean, yeah, nothing really.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll all be done by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
Dude, just go to Monk's Jazz Club. That is the best room in Austin.
It's a fun room, dude.
Yeah.
And now East Austin's right there, so
Yeah.
it's sick. It's kind of like a dual club.
Just follow me, please.
Brando?
Follow me, Rocky's Piano Bar, every Wednesday here in Round Rock, right above Austin. Thursday, Creek in the Cave. And then starting in May, every Monday at East Austin Comedy Club, Comedy in Austin, show 7 p.m. Come out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Peace, boys.
Woof, woof.